everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all the necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
Look, the doll's trying to kill me, and the toaster's been laughing at me.
You know, this table's Dr. Syintist.
And I say the most clothespin someone could put on their face is 87. That's it. Let's step outside.
My name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Democracy simply doesn't work. Welcome to Plotty Time.
Good quote for 4th of July.
That's a big fucking pile of garbage.
I'm the farting demon in this relationship.
I'd be an awesome rich person.
You're both just an embarrassment.
God, I'm awesome.
We're talking Tom Hanks and his vehicle.
Yeah, I had my finger in my mouth waiting for you to finish.
You gotta get 4 balls or something.
Dick piercing?
No, you know damn well I'm fucking that demon.
It's still sexy. How could that be close and not be
Yeah,
right?
just kill some random dude.
If you want cheese, you get a milk.
You're waiting for Pete.
No, I can hate on it. It sucked. Boners.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to another brand new episode of Plotty Time, and happy July 4th.
Woo! Independence Day.
Happy birthday, America.
Watch that movie.
I hope you guys are all getting out there grilling
Not listening to us today.
and getting out there and playing some quality disc golf, because I have been out there throwing some discs, bro.
Fuck yeah, man. You got the bug now.
I've been working on my putting out back.
I threw out some discs too,
Oh,
man.
shut up. Have you?
I have a lot, like a lot.
Damn. So you got a basket already?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
I couldn't wait. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's fair. I understand.
I'll still take yours and set up 2. I got the space, but yeah, I've been working on my 10-foot putts and then nailing that, and then I try to move back, and like my putting motion, it doesn't get it there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm working on adding some power
practice
to
the
it.
finger pop, dude.
Is that fucking finger pop? Whenever I watched, okay, we have to talk about pro disc golf real quick.
All right, real quick.
I think that pro disc golf, like all their TV presentations that I've seen, or you know the online ones or the channel or whatever, they're all broadcast exactly like golf. Like I think we got to get crazier with these broadcasts.
Yeah, but they're trying to be legitimate, you know.
I know, but it feels like they're copying golf too much in their broadcast. But
It's
is
fucking
golf.
called disc golf.
it is.
It's
I just
golf.
let's have some fucking fun with it.
What else are you gonna do? You have to fucking do the play-by-play like you do in golf. Whatever.
What do you want? Crazy Cheetos Golf Championship.
Let's get some mascots out here. Let's
I would watch mascot disc golf.
whoever does that bullshit entertainment stuff for like minor league games where some crazy shit's going on every half inning, they need to come over to disc golf.
No, I want people in mascot outfits.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
Throwing-
like dancing or the masked singer, but masked disc golfer.
Yeah. Just like
You got to figure
Dances
out who.
with Wolves.
Yeah, I also need to get up with you, Chump Slap, there, because every time I see the pros putt, they'll like throw the disc and then it goes forward perfectly straight and then it like pops up.
I don't know how they do it.
Okay.
Probably how it's filmed.
It's probably how it's supposed to be done. I just don't understand the physics behind it, unless they're spinning it so hard.
Yeah, they definitely are. Well,
Let's catch
there's
it there.
some. There's spin putting. There's push putting. There's spush putting. We can't get into it, dude.
No, it's too much. We'll do another. That'll be our next special.
do
episode.
a
time we
disc
have
golf
to do one.
podcast.
Yeah.
Plotty
Yeah, I
time.
love Discraft. Anyway, so let's get on. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We are drafting game mechanics.
What's a draft?
Well, thanks for asking.
And is it our favorite game mechanics?
No, you're drafting your team of game mechanics.
Okay.
So if I had to make my own game, these would be the ones I want to put in it.
Kind of. It's
They
kind of
don't
like
necessarily would go together.
no, not necessarily. You're
Mine
just
do.
making.
That's because you play one type of game.
I know, right? Okay.
But we need to pick an order, and what we'll do for this draft, we'll go through the order. It's going to be a snake draft, which means
Yes, we know what that means.
No,
Well, the people-
in case no one heard our drafts before.
it's the second
I don't
time
think Chump
we've
Slap
done
remembers.
this.
I do. It goes forward, back, forward, back.
Ah, so you explained it.
There we go. So we got it. Everybody got it? Good. We're going to be talking and drafting about game mechanics, but we have to pick an order. How do you guys want to do that?
I don't know. Just think of something random that we.
Let's all bring up the. You can cut some
What's
of
the
this
first number?
No, I was
or
saying, let's all
letter?
bring up the group chat. We'll put a number in. I don't know how's this going to work.
I was going to say, what's the first number or letter of your license plate, and then whoever's the.
All right, you want to do alphabetical order from that?
Oh yeah, I'm Jay.
I'm an L.
Fucking W. All right. There you
Oh.
go.
I'm in the middle. That kind of sucks.
Ooh,
Not really.
I got the hot corner, baby. Let's do it. The goal of this episode is to have a little fun, talk about the mechanics, maybe talk about where we've seen them, where we like them, what games did them well, and have Have a little fun here, guys. Come on. We don't need to do a game every week, right?
That's kind of our thing, though.
Yeah,
It is kind of
people like to hear the weird shit, or so somebody said on Reddit once.
Yeah, you got the email about it?
Probably.
We got a lot of good feedback about the food episode. We might have to do another one of those with everybody.
Dude, someone I work with just told me that. They're like, I just listened to your food episode. It's like,
Should we do a monthly food podcast?
Plotty time eats. No, you know what? We'll come back to us. We're going to come up with
not
off air.
Yeah.
Off air. Yeah. We'll take it. We'll take it in the group chat. All right. So the order is, who's Jay? That's
Chump Slap.
Chump Slap.
Syintist. Poppascotch.
Syintist. All right. Let me go ahead and write this down.
How many are we going to draft? 5 or?
I
think
only have
5.
at most.
I guess Chump Slap won't be participating in the things you have left over at the end, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. They could be all totally different from you guys.
Well, you might get some ideas as we draft other things as
That
well.
too. Exactly. That's why I wasn't worried
Yeah,
about
so we want to pick ones that you think other people would pick first.
I know. That's why I'm glad I'm going first, because I'm going to use the
I got to say,
example.
I think there's at least 2 round 1 pick ones. I think there's 2 heavy hitters.
I have 16 choices on my thing here, and I don't think you have any of them, either of you two.
Exactly. That's how I feel.
That's awesome. That's great. Then we'll all find out what a game mechanic means to us.
Since we did this off of air, let's not do double jump as one of them.
You son of a bitch. I was going to take it just because.
Okay. Well, you can make that your first, if you want.
Yeah, because the first one. I was going to say, because what's a game without double jump?
A not platformer.
Well, any game. If you don't have a second jump, it's just not fun.
Do you prefer to have it there or to unlock it later?
Doesn't matter.
I like unlocking it later.
I do I
guess it depends on the game.
That might be another one of my choices.
Did we just stumble into the draft? Is this your first pick?
Yeah, double jump.
Oh, do you want to add some more gravitas to it and then slice it in the beginning?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here we go with pick number 1 from Chump Slap. No, I'm not doing that every time. That's stupid.
Yeah, I thought it was more natural. We just float into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's stop it hard in its tracks and ask a question like that.
Good. Okay.
We'll start that whole conversation over.
No, I just messed with you. All right.
Oh, we're leaving all of this in. So with the first pick, what is your pick gonna be, Sir Chump Slap?
Well, I'm going to go with double jump. Because I said, what's a double jump? I mean, what's a game? What's a jump without a double jump?
I think platformers, they should be unlocked, but games like first-person shooters maybe have double jump the whole time. But any game where you're moving around, double jump's a good movement tech.
It's always like, I can make that jump. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, but I got a double jump.
Do you want to do it as like all movement tech? Or do you want to... is that too broad for you?
Yeah, because I kind of like having...
But like, anything though, you can just...
I just like having a double jump if you start with it. If you don't, I mean, it's great in every game I've
good for
ever
reaching
played.
places you can't reach with one jump.
Yeah, and one jump just feels weird.
Can you think of any games that incorporated the double jump in a new and unique way? I have one, so I'll start while you guys think.
Okay.
But in Cyberpunk 2077, you could get mods, like biological mods for your body, obviously. And one of them was a special leg implant that gave you the ability to double jump.
How does that work?
I mean, it makes no sense, but I was like, that's fun enough. Like, that's, sure, why not?
Yeah, I remember getting that, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
I like, could you double jump in Prince of Persia?
You could jump and then teleport, maybe.
No, I'm thinking the one with the woman helping you. She'd like grab you and throw you up.
Oh, yeah, that was a cool double jump. It was a Prince of Persia game, but I don't know which one it was.
But it's a classic. I mean, double jump. I remember the first time they put that. I don't remember which Mario it was. It might have been Super Mario World.
Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can do it in 3.
Oh, then the triple jump.
The triple jump in Mario is, that's not the same as a double jump.
No.
Stop saying picks.
Yeah. Oh, shit, triple jump was coming up second.
Jumping is his pick.
I fucking knew it. Yeah.
I mean, you need, like,
movement tech.
when you play a game that doesn't have jumping, it's fucking weird.
You can't jump in Dark Souls.
The only game I played where I couldn't jump where it made sense was when I played fucking RoboCop. Like that checks out. It makes sense he can't jump.
Right,
but any other game that doesn't have jumping, I'm just like weirded out.
Yeah, that's fair. That's why you're not a big Souls fan.
I can't even imagine playing a Metroidvania without a double jump somewhere in it.
That would be wild.
There you go. That's your game. That's your new game. You make a solid Metroidvania where you can't jump.
Every time you get an upgrade, you jump less. It's wild.
Oh, you have to put stats into your jumping or you can't reach shit? And then you lock yourself out of the game? That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's my pick, is soft locks.
Yeah.
Is that your pick? Or did we?
Nobody wants soft locks in their game.
Okay, well let's move on then. What is the number 2 pick, Dr. Syintist?
Ooh.
I'm going to pick leveling up / stat progressions.
Ah, shit.
No, I think you have to think of one.
Well, I went.
No, but leveling up, like just slowly getting better as the more you play the game. Like,
Yeah.
like RPG mechanics. Even like Borderlands has it.
Yeah, you
And-
can't fight a big boss right away, and you're like, oh man, that's impossible. And then you just get better.
Or the option to just out level your enemy
yeah,
if something's too tough.
Yeah, my first overall pick was going to be XP, but I suppose that's the same thing as
yeah,
It's similar.
stat progression leveling up.
Yeah.
I like the slow progressions.
It makes sense. Like you play the game more, you get more experience, you're better at things, you unlock things. Like every fucking game uses it now because it works really well.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, why wouldn't it?
I mean, it was
It's not just like a
been a
fucking
mechanic
regular platform like Mario.
mechanic
Bros.
in RPGs since like the 70s. So
Yeah, when did we make the switch from like high scores being the top like metric and then everyone just went to like upgradable XP and levels and stuff? Was it like World of Warcraft? Was that a big
Well, I
that must
mean-
have been a big one in the beginning.
Dragon Quest for Nintendo had that, and Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy. Yeah,
Even
Yeah,
like
there you go. Way before me.
computer games like Shadowrun and stuff had something like that. I guess it was when you didn't have to put quarters in.
but then you up. Yeah, yeah.
That makes sense. Like we moved it to home
Yeah.
rather than
Yeah,
instead of
where it's not
advancing by
just-
shoving quarters in, you advance by getting more power. That makes sense. I'll buy that.
That makes sense. Yes.
Stands to reason.
I hope you're writing these down.
Oh, I am.
Okay,
I am.
good.
I gotta
Yeah.
go read that.
Experience level progression.
I mean, I wasn't. I just deleted it from my thing. I'm like, oh, I don't remember what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I got us. I got it. We'll do a recap at the end.
Okay.
Don't you worry.
Fucking A, you will.
Okay, so for my third pick,
You're third.
The
well,
third
for the
overall
third pick,
Oh, okay.
and I get two in a row here. So I am starting with one of the biggest ones, one that people get lost in, one that people, if this is good in the game, they just talk about this. And I am going with a customizable avatar.
Oh,
Just as a concept, when people get to make their own avatar and they spend hours doing the right
I
hair,
always
the
do.
right
I
face, the right
usually don't.
whatever.
recently I've been like random. Who cares?
I mean, I like it, but I usually make the characters, they almost look the same. I either make a woman who looks one way or a guy that looks like me.
Yeah. Why not a woman that looks like you?
That's not fun.
No, it's not fun for anybody.
I either do random or I try to make the most ridiculous character I could possibly make.
That's random.
No, like
well, just like-
I'll make them like super big and like super small upper body, long legs.
You always come up with good names, though, that fit your guys.
I do. I have a whole spreadsheet of fake names I've made up.
Yeah, I just make the same character every time.
Drafty McDodger.
Yeah. Yeah, but like God of War and games like this, Mario, you don't get to customize your character.
Yeah.
And they're still fucking
No.
great games, you know?
Oh, sure. I'm not saying you have to have a customizable
But it's
character
one he
for a
liked.
great game.
Oh, okay.
I just like the mechanic of doing it, where I can go create my character Rucksack Q Dribbles.
He has a random word generator. or
I know
something.
he does.
No, I don't know where these come from. Like my mind gets blank and I just make up stupid names like Hampton Brambles.
Oh,
and then I have a
that's
whole
great.
bunch of words that are funny that don't have last names or first names yet. So
Oh, nice.
this is what I do with my Paunchy Jumbo is a good one. Paunchy Jumbo, I think, was
You
my
are
Fallout
good
4
at this,
character. Pappy Long Corner, Joey Beans, Slow
All right,
Clap,
stop. You're
Cold
giving them
Cuts.
away for free. You could
Yeah.
charge people for this shit, man.
If you need a name for your video game character, start a thread in the Reddit. I got you. I got you. Don't worry about
That
it.
might be the best thread ever, dude.
Anybody, I'll make up a different one for everybody. Just
Yeah.
let me know.
Upload a picture of him and he'll make the name.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Right.
You might end up with Himbo Plimpton. Who knows?
Himbo Plimpton.
Or Dick Beef Kittner. Okay, that's it. Those are the last ones also. But yeah, customizable avatar.
Slash
and then-
name.
Slash name. Yeah, I guess I'll throw that on the end there. That's only fair. But all right. So with my next pick, do I go with the heart or do I go?
Go with something you think, yeah, I don't know. What's your number 2 pick?
What do you want to play? Just what do you want to talk about second most?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go easy or basic, I should say. And I'm just gonna go with shooting, just guns, shooting
All right.
All right. Yeah.
as a game mechanic. I mean, half the games existing today are based on this mechanic.
True.
Of taking
Yeah.
either PvP or PvE or single player. You're just running around with guns shooting.
Not Metrovanias.
No, that's true.
No.
That's true, but Fortnite, Call of Duty, probably
Yeah.
Minecraft. I don't know. I never played it. They probably have guns.
Yeah, lots of games have guns. Aiming down sights. Do you like
It's just
realistic
like-
guns or?
All guns.
I usually gravitate towards like more realistic type guns in games, but at the same time, I love me a Ratchet and Clank where it's just fun to use some kind of crazy ass weapon.
Yeah.
Like it's always a breath of fresh air when someone's like, "This gun turns people into chickens." I'm like, "Fucking sweet, let's do something weird."
Does it shoot good? Can I aim it perfectly? Yeah.
Yeah, like the feeling of zooming, pointing, clicking, target dying. It's just like a constant task completion opium hit thing. I realize that. But I can't get enough of it. I play zombies
mean
all the time.
dopamine?
What did I say?
You said opium.
Whoa. Yeah. Yes, I meant dopium. Wait, no, I didn't. I meant Jesus Christ. Dopamine. There we go.
I was like, yeah, I don't know
I was
what
like,
kind
wow,
of games
that's
you're playing, dude.
That's a little bit excessive, but okay.
I play first person shooters and then I ride the dragon. I don't even take heroin. I don't know. I
see
just
him
go
passed
crazy.
out with a game controller in his hand. Like,
Just like Randy from the Guitar Hero
Oh,
episode.
chasing the dragon game?
Yeah.
Like the literal game?
You can never catch him.
come on.
Come after me. You can't catch me. Oh.
Oh, fuck. That's awesome. All right. There you go. Shooting at the 4th overall pick. Dr. Syintist, you're up, sir.
All right. In your vein here, I'm just going to pick turn-based combat.
Oh, shit.
You like shooters. I like turn-based combat. I like the slowness of it. You know, you like your fast-paced shooting, but I kind of like being able to decide getting up and taking a piss in the middle of a battle.
Yeah, a fucking 12-year-old's not better at it because he's faster thinking.
I like the you can have a wide variety of choices of things to do and think about each step along the way. It's not too attention intensive, so
Yeah, you can definitely watch something else while you're doing
this
it.
applies not just to RPGs, but like deck building games. I think comes across like that. It's turn based.
Yeah.
Occasionally, you can have some like ATBs, but I'm way too old for that now.
ATB.
Action turn battle. Like you have turns, but your bar fills up, then you act. People can act while you're making your decision.
Yeah, I don't like that. If you're going to do turn-based, just go full. This is your turn.
I mean,
What do you want to do?
specifically, I like press turn systems, but we don't have to get into
But like XCOM and stuff.
XCOM's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Strategy games,
Yeah.
turn based, things like
Okay.
that.
Do you have like well, I have two questions. What's your first turn-based you've ever played, if you remember?
Dragon Warrior 1.
Okay, and is that your favorite, or do you have another favorite turn-based game?
Oh, I have plenty. Any Final Fantasy's good.
Yeah, I was going to say that he pretty much plays turn-based games.
Yeah.
Any game like Slay the Spire is good. Any of the SMT games, Persona.
Oh,
Those
just
are all
like a card
turn-based.
game. Any card
Yeah.
game, yeah.
Okay,
Interesting.
turn-based.
Not something I would have picked, definitely.
Me neither, but hey, this is Dr. Scientist. You probably could have got that late, Dr. Scientist.
I know, but
Just
I
saying.
felt like it
But
went
it's
along with
important
your
for him.
shooting.
I
Okay.
don't think I have anything like that.
Oh, you
Weird.
could, well, I thought you might swing it along with Metroidvania or something.
I don't know.
But yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Turn-based.
all right, turn-based.
All right, turn-based combat. That leads us to Sir Chump Slap. What do you got for us?
I'm going to go with something very dear to my heart. Full controller customization, button configuration.
I hate when a game doesn't let me move with the D-pad. I have to use the left and right.
Dude, yeah. I hate when a game doesn't let me swap R2 and R1
Yeah.
every time.
Or I can't move X or X to accept.
Yeah.
Circle to jump.
Is like, I feel like this has mostly been a console thing, because I remember in PC you could do this forever.
Yeah, you can.
Like map your keyboard to whatever you wanted, and then they brought it to consoles like, no, you're using this.
You can do it in most games now, too.
Yeah, most games now you could do it. I don't know if you could remap them completely.
You
in
can
most games,
remap
but you have options.
anything in the straight PlayStation
Yeah.
accessibility shit.
That's pretty cool. I
Yeah.
didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you can make any button do whatever.
But I was
Another
playing this.
button does.
I was playing this game the other day. It was called The Night Witch, but
Right.
it was fun. But I had to move with the fucking
Analog.
thing.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. I was like, I can't.
Really?
So
I have,
wait,
to, I have to use the D. I feel like I have more control when I use the D-pad.
You
wait.
do.
You're telling me you never use the left stick?
I'm not in like a Metroidvania or a role-playing game. No, I always use the D-pad.
Dude, I had to in Last Faith.
Oh, really? You can't switch that?
No, you can switch it,
Okay.
but then to swap your weapons, you either press left or right. And then it was hard with the analog. So I was like, I'm just going to have to traverse with the analog.
Interesting.
Because sometimes it'd like switch two at a time.
Oh
or something.
yeah. But like in games like Borderlands or something, I don't mind using the left switch, but any kind of like 2D platformer or overworld in an RPG game, I got to use the D-pad.
Yeah, I definitely.
Especially for Metroidvanias and stuff, because it's so much control of where you're going.
Precise, blocking or whatever you got to do.
I think the only time I've really used it in any recent memory is like Shredder's Revenge, where it's like a side scroller, you know what I mean? And it's just easier.
I would have to use the D-pad for that.
Yeah, more precise. Like if you're doing like up, down, or left, right, down, up, whatever kind of power move or whatever.
Yeah,
it's so much easier on the D-pad.
Exactly. Plus, stick drift is a thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
So that messes with you all the time. But
I have one PlayStation 5 controller that's just fucking done because it drifts.
Yeah, me too.
Which is really frustrating that there's no way to fix it. Like I've tried like unregistering from one and moving it to a different PS5 and it's still.
Well, you'd have to take it apart. It's mechanical at that point.
Yeah, just buy a new one.
Yeah,
save yourself that.
Well, you can change the
pad,
the zero setting, like
like zero it out and make it home.
Yeah.
Huh. So try to fix it that way.
I think so, but then it just probably moves back to zero.
But it might be a mechanical issue too. So,
but yep, that's my pick. Full button customization.
All right, well, we're going back the other way, so you have another pick, sir.
Oh snap! I'm gonna go with. It's between two.
Just pick one, man.
I'm gonna go with skill trees.
Oh, it's a good one.
Yeah.
I love skill trees. I love when you're like, oh, well, this weapon's neat, but
I like
what can it become?
I like early levels, looking at what you want. You're like, all right, I got to get this and this and this to get this.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always just
like
it's another like leveling thing, but just
it's different,
slightly different. So
I like how it gives you a little bit more customization, though. Like if you want to play a sneaky game, you can throw all your skills into the sneaky skill tree. If you want to play run and gun, maybe there's a run and gun skill tree.
Oh,
your weapons better.
Yeah, that's why it's a tree instead of just this leveling.
Like in Borderlands, you have options to choose of how you want to build that character. Which way.
That's exactly like what popped into my head. Or Final Fantasy, where you have the fucking grid.
Yeah, or the sphere grid.
Yeah.
Or Far Cry has trees. I mean, a lot of games have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also, with this, I want the ability to respec.
Yeah.
Games will let me respec.
Good one.
Absolutely.
Nothing's worse than realizing you put something in a worthless skill you'll never use.
Or you get a fucking sick ass weapon and you're like, oh my God, this would be so fun to play with, but I'm all strength. I don't have any fucking.
I did that exact same thing in Fallout 4. I put all my points and everything into the strength tree so that I could carry more shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then by the time I got to like level 40, I didn't have to pick up anything anymore. Like I had all the resources. So what the fuck's the point if I can carry 500 things? Exactly. Well, I don't need any of them. So, and then you're like, fuck, I wish I could respec.
I know, but still a cool level tree. Well, that's more like level random, right?
It's a skill tree, though, I think, right?
I guess, yeah. If you plotted it like that, it would look like a tree. But yeah.
Good choice.
All right.
There you go. Skill trees. Dr. Syintist, you're on the clock.
All right. It's going to be similar to Chump Slap's double jump, but I'm going to do like movement tech, but like item based, like a hook shot. If you ever played Legend of Zelda, it lets you access new places, or like a portal gun.
Okay, yeah, because I have multiple traversal boundaries. You can go back to old levels and find new shit.
Oh, well, I was
with movement.
Yeah, it's all the same. Like some games have iterations on a portal gun where you can put a portal somewhere and then walk through it. Ever since Portal was a thing, or Portal itself.
Yeah.
Or the new hot mechanic. There's always a grappling gun now.
Yeah. That's a hook shot. Yeah,
hook shot. Okay.
Yeah,
kind of like that.
Or like when you can do a double jump and then you get a dash.
Yeah,
in the midair.
All that. It's just elaborating on your double jump.
Yeah, it's great. You're right. Yeah, that would have just covered the double jump, but thank God because I'm probably gonna run out of shit.
What should I call that?
How about equipment? Miscellaneous equipment.
Transversal equipment. That's
transversal equipment. There we go.
Yeah, like do that, or like even in Metroid when you can come in the ball.
Yeah,
things like that.
Man.
Yeah, so like you're into the game, you've been playing it one way, you have all your movement, and then all of a sudden something unlocks, and you're like, oh, this opens up the map in ways I didn't even see before.
Actually, in my list, I had it as a hook shot, but I kind of wanted to do the portal gun too, so I just made it one thing.
Okay.
But yeah, the hook shot is what I like, because you depending on the game, You can like pull enemies towards you too and use it in battle, or you can just pull yourself across something. Things like that.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. That's an awesome mechanic.
It is.
And I like when there's not many games that do this, but I like when they implement those in like shooters, like when we saw Inversion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it like
cool.
adds a whole new way to like, strategize how you're going to attack something.
It's a lasso.
Or like, and what did we just do? The pre-sequel where you get the oxygen thing, you can double jump in there. That's a double jump.
Yeah.
That's double jump. But
No, but that's, well, you can breathe.
yeah.
Or you have
You can slam too. Like slam through the ground.
Yeah.
Like you did in Last Fate. No. Ender Lilies.
Yeah.
You get the ability to break things in the ground.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a great fucking mechanic.
It's a good one. It's a real good one. But I think I'm going to blow you away with my next pick.
I hope so.
Wait.
I'm going.
No, never mind. I was going to try and guess.
All right, for my next pick.
Hold on.
It's something to do with a first-person shooter.
Microtransactions.
Weed skins.
Hut packs. No, that wouldn't be on my top 5, I'll tell you that. But for my next pick, I'm taking a classic mechanic. It's in a lot of RPGs. It's in a lot of games these days. Bartering, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Buying, selling, getting shit, removing your old shit you don't need. Just an economy, a bartering system.
A game economy.
It's always fun to, like, you get to a new guy and he's, like, selling shit. You're like, no, that's awesome.
I did kind of, as annoying as it was, playing Fallout, like running people out of caps and you can't sell any more shit to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it.
It's like, let me buy something. What do you got?
It's always fun when you find that like late game vendor really early and the prices are out of your fucking mind.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that is going to be a cool place to go later. I got to mark this down.
And it's like, no, it sucks. Because by then I have infinite money and I could carry 500 pounds. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of like late game issues with bartering. A lot of games have problems. Like eventually you just have too much money that nothing matters. You can just buy whatever.
It's hard to make money matter in a game that you can play and just farm money.
Like for the whole game.
Yeah.
Because it always matters in the beginning.
It just doesn't matter anymore.
Just incrementally raise the price of shit every time you buy it.
I mean, you could.
But that would just get outrageous too.
Yeah. It's hard to make it matter the whole time and then make the rewards for doing things late game worth it.
Yes.
So
yeah, that's damn.
It's a hard
right.
balance for games to get.
But it is fun when they do get it.
Yeah, and it's always rewarding when like you're maybe in the early game, you're lower level and you're fighting through the game with like the shittiest sword or knife and you're just saving up for that one cool weapon and then you finally get it and then you're badass and you kill everybody immediately for like 3 levels and then it's like, oh, this doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
There was a game for NES that we had. It was called Fixanadu.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, it wasn't like a late game boss, but there was a store where you could buy the most powerful magic, but it was so expensive for the money you could get in the beginning of the game that you had to farm forever to get it. It's like, oh, you can get this later, but you can't get it right now. Like as you go there the first time, it's in the first store you get to.
Yeah, that's awesome. Love that shit.
Yeah, it's great. So there you go. Bartering. Now, for my next pick, I'm going to say it and then I'm going to have to explain it. But I think you guys will be on board.
This is your 4th pick.
Mm-hmm.
This is my 4th pick. And with this, I'm going with fight breaks. Now, let me explain.
Sorry.
When they take you to your corners, be like, all right, hold on.
Yeah, exactly. Just that
I wanted
mechanic.
to clarify, but he's going to explain it.
Yeah.
Yes. So what I mean by this is like go back to Super Street Fighter, go back to Mortal Kombat, like the 1, 2, or 3. There, you'd be fighting a guy, then you'd fight another guy, then you'd fight another guy, and then it'd be like test your might. And it's just like a mini game in the middle of fighters that just gives you a little break.
Oh, those are awesome.
Or Street Fighter when you just fucking beat the shit out of a car for a level for some reason.
Yeah, you got to beat it faster than Blanca, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Like
Honda.
those little mini game breaks in between fighting games.
So mini games, kind of.
Yeah, I guess. Fight break mini games.
I mean, you could just take all mini games.
Yeah, if you want to I don't have it on my list.
Nope, just taking fight break.
All right, just for a fighter.
just fight breaks, yeah.
Specifically for a fighter.
Yeah. Well, I kind of like all mini games.
Yeah, me too.
Not all of them. Some of them suck, but it's good to have it in a game to.
Yeah, I'm not going to pick it now. Might as well talk about mini games.
Yeah.
Well, one of the mini games that I loved in games that I still am not tired of is the BioShock hacking with the fucking pipe dream mechanics.
Oh, yeah. I still, every once in a while I'll get bored and down like a cheap pipe dream game on my phone.
Really?
Yeah, every once in a while.
Man, I remember playing Pipe Dream, like renting it for NES and playing it on the NES. And then when I saw it in Bioshock, I'm like, wait a minute. I've done this before.
It's a fun game.
It is. I mean, that's why it's a fun mini game.
Yeah.
And I know not a lot of people did this in the PS3 days, but you remember PS3 days had some long ass load times.
Yeah.
Like, how cool is it when you played a game that had a load time and then had a little mini game? Like, even if it was like a Space Invaders type game.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z had one like that where you could fly around as the Goku on the cloud and collect little coins.
I remember that.
I'll just take mini games. Fine. Fine. But it's mini games like, there's always a line where it stops becoming fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you don't force people to play it ridiculously, like Blitzball and Final Fantasy X.
Yeah. Does that count for like games inside games? Like,
I guess so.
like Caravan?
Yeah.
I suppose so, yeah. I still have no
Triple
fucking
Triumph.
idea
Gwent.
how to play Caravan.
Caravan.
I'm never going to know how to play Caravan. Like, I think
Dude,
I knew it for like 3. I had to get the trophy for it, so I knew how to play and had a pretty good handle for like a week.
Dude,
and
I
then
had
it was just gone.
unbeatable deck in Caravan. I
Look
wish I
at
could
you.
make it real life and see if other people play.
There's no Caravan leagues that popped up since then.
I don't know. I have to look out for it.
All right, well there you go, mini games, and now we're kicking it back to Dr. Syintist for your 4th pick.
All right, I'm going to pick randomized loot drops.
Damn, that was my next pick. Rare loot
Well, yeah.
or random, yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like farming a little bit. It's mindless.
Yeah, give you a reason to grind.
Yeah.
So.
It doesn't feel like you're wasting your time when you need to get a couple levels here and there. Or even just in Borderlands, like doing the same fight over and over. I kind of have fun farming as long as it's not ridiculous.
Yeah, there's a line.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember when you did the Dark Souls farming for that one fucking
it
thing?
was days.
Yeah, I remember
Maybe
seeing
months.
you do it. Like, you loaded in, you walked to a guy, you tried to sneak up. If you got the sneak, you killed him. They're like, nope. And then you just reloaded, and you just did that for
Over
hours.
and over again.
Yeah, it's mindless. You would just do it on your phone nowadays.
Yeah. But I mean, otherwise, or even like, oh, maybe this guy can even drop something rare. At least, I'm going to save what I was going to say there for my
that's
fifth pick.
Yeah, rare loot was one of my picks.
I'm going to say that for the fifth pick. But yeah, rare loot. Like, I know that he can drop the Hellfire gun, so I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
I liked that in Borderlands because if you wanted one of the specialized weapons, you knew where to get it.
Yeah.
You had to like farm then and put in the work. I don't know, maybe you get lucky and do it the first time.
Yeah, and then Borderlands 3 made it not fun, where you can just get random guns anywhere, anytime.
Yeah, that really bothered me
Yeah, I didn't really like
with
that.
all of them after that.
I remember that there were definitely rare guns you could find in like chests, like the legendary ones, but it was so rare. It was so rare.
Yeah, and those were random.
Yeah, and I remember getting one like level 3, and I'm like, oh great, I have a legendary level 3 fucking grenade. I forgot the name. Special delivery bonus package. There it is. Because that was one I got the first playthrough, first time I played Borderlands with who are those two?
Boom and Boom.
Yeah, Boom and Boom. I played the first game like level 2, got a level 3 fucking thing, and I couldn't use it because it's not powerful enough for anything above level like 6.
Yeah,
So that's always fun.
but
But
still fun.
Yeah.
I still had fun with it when I did it because I didn't know what it was, and then I threw a grenade and it blew up. I'm like, oh, okay, it's a grenade. Oh God.
If you threw
It
a
just
bonus
keeps
package, you
blowing
killed
up.
yourself.
Yeah, you need to throw that far or have a really solid shield.
Yeah.
But there you go. Random loot drops. Sir Chump Slap, what do you got for a 4th pick?
Number 4, coming in hot. Secret areas /
Oh.
That's a
breakable
good
walls or something. That's always fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if you find them without like looking them up, You're
Yeah.
like, oh man, this is sick. How many people saw this on their first playthrough?
Or like on a map where it tells you like, oh, you didn't find everything in this room. Go back and try and find something.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of the same thing.
I remember the first time I found a secret area. I was playing the OG Legend of Zelda.
You accidentally blow up a wall.
Yeah, I was in some dungeon and I blew up a wall and then like a hole opened up. I'm like, wait, what? And then I went through and it was like a room next to it. And I was like, yeah, you could just do that? And then I tried to blow up every fucking wall in the dungeon
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah.
And from the rest of the game.
That's what makes them so fun. Because there's times where like you'll look them up because you just want to get them all at the end, and you're like, how the fuck did I miss that one?
Yeah. Or like,
Yeah.
that wall looks a little weird.
Yeah, that pixel's off, or I don't know.
But then you're like, oh, it's a secret. I'll probably get like the tool to open it later. And then you forget about it.
Yeah, that too. But I do like that in video games too, coming back.
Yeah, it's always great when you pop into a secret area and it's like, here's a bunch of gold. Like, okay, yeah.
It's like, nice. Didn't see that coming, but yeah.
I feel like games still do it, but a lot of the times it's like, oh, there's all this cool stuff behind a locked door. Figure out how to unlock it. You know, it's like less secret-y.
Yeah.
You got to play more Metroidvanias, Poppascotch.
Maybe.
Yeah, because they're just everywhere. That's another.
Sometimes it's ridiculous.
That's like another thing. Like if you get a reward for it, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's just secret area, then there's like fucking just money or something. You're like, oh, that's boring.
I kind of like that though too.
Do you?
Like, oh, I got a secret. Oh, there's an extra 100 gold. All right.
Yeah. You know, I'm not that smart. I get it. Yeah. That's fair.
Okay. Well, there you go. Secret areas. And now, sir, your fifth and final pick.
I'm gonna go with good weapon selection / many viable builds, so you're not stuck with the same thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. It's kind of a mix of a bunch of other things we talked about.
I know, but I was running out of things. So,
So the ability to customize your character via stats.
yeah, but
I
not
guess. A weapon
just
building.
So that when you get to end game, anything you want to do, you can do.
yeah, so you can do every build, and it's all they're all.
Sort of like a class system.
What's the word I'm looking for? Like everything's equal.
Yeah. It's
So-
all viable.
All viable, yeah. Everything's just viable. You're just all, oh, you want to go intelligence and strength? Go ahead. But this guy's going just
balance?
arcane or whatever.
Kinda like
balance, yeah, there you go.
So weapon build balance, weapon build variety.
How about balance of
Yeah, just balance, totally.
balance of choices?
Yeah, if you're
It's
just,
not really a mechanic.
but it's
Trying to think of a
something
better
up-
way to phrase it.
Yeah, I don't, you know what I mean, though.
Just go with class system. You can pick different things.
That's fine. Yeah. Like sorcerer or rogue or whatever. Yeah, class system, balance. Well, balance is fine.
Balanced class system.
There you go. We got it. Balanced class system. But yeah, that's always awesome because when you're stuck just playing the same guy, you get bored,
Yeah.
you know, like Doom guy or.
It's never
Right.
fun when like a game gives you 4 different classes, 4 different class types to use, and like 2 of them are just shit.
Yeah.
Like, you're never
that
going to
too.
use
That's what I mean.
something like that. Where, yeah, I guess that can get a little old.
It's like, yo, you're playing the fucking hunter. You had to be a fucking Titan to do this. You
Yeah.
idiot. What are you doing?
So
Or if you
stuff
find
like,
random loot later, it doesn't hurt you too much.
Yeah.
so like you find this in Skyrim, you find this in
Lots of
Elden
RPGs.
Ring, lots
Yeah.
of RPGs.
Almost all RPGs. Souls likes.
Yeah. Do you want to go dex build or strength build?
Yeah, exactly. You want to go, what is it? Quality build, dex and strength.
Yeah. Go luck. Go for bleed.
I love I love taking the weird ones like luck and faith or whatever. And they're still viable. You can still play them like that. That's what I mean.
All right, well there you go. Balanced class system,
Perfect.
which I think is where we landed.
Yeah, that's perfect. I wish I would have
That's a
thought of
mechanic.
that.
All right, and then Dr. Scientist, your fifth and final pick.
I'm going to change it from what we were talking before. I like when there's a game bestiary.
Oh, yeah, nice. Where you know if you fought everything.
Yeah. And or like Pokemon kind of collect them all system.
Yeah.
But like just being able to see like when we were talking about the random drops, because in Castlevania,
Yeah.
we look at the things like, oh, this has question marks there. What does it drop?
Is it? Yeah, there's got to be another random. Yeah, so you know to farm it.
Yeah. And I also like knowing like, oh, I missed an enemy here. What is it?
Yeah.
I didn't get it in my bestiary.
Oh, it must have been a boss or secret area.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a block of 5 here. It must be in some area I didn't go.
Let's just go with, like a full list of anything, really.
Yeah, well, I guess so. Items you can
Yeah.
do. I don't really care if I don't find items though. I feel like I want to experience all the enemies.
Okay. Well, I'd like to know if I'm missing something. And
Yeah.
Aren't they just generally called like a grimoire?
A bestiary.
yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Same word.
I like bestiary. That's the mechanic I'm going to pick.
All right, that makes it easy. Bestiary.
All right. Yeah, that's a fucking
Kick
good one.
ass. All right, so with my fifth and final pick of the game mechanics draft, I'm going off book.
Nice.
I'm taking Scooter.
From Borderlands 3?
Yes, from Borderlands 1, 2.
Yeah,
Scooter, the mechanic, the guy who owns the
I thought
tire
you-
shop.
Oh.
Get it? It's a
now
pun.
it makes sense.
It's a pun.
Oh my God, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna go with Moxie then.
yeah,
She's
a better
technically the mechanic too.
Oh, too late. You're not up. You already did all your things. Unless you guys want to go for a 6th round.
Did you plan this whole episode just to make that
That's what
joke
I
at
was
the
gonna
end?
say.
No, I wanted to put in a fun one, and all my other ones are boring. So I was like, fuck it. And then I had Sid there as my backup in case someone took Scooter.
Sid. He's always a good mechanic. Engineer.
Yeah, for Final Fantasy.
Yep.
Yeah, man, there's plenty of mechanics actually. Isn't the guy from fucking Dead Space a mechanic?
He's an engineer, mechanic, same thing.
Yeah.
Like, we'll count that. Isaac Clarke.
Yep.
Oh, I wish I would have picked him. But, oh, yeah, I got Scooter.
Yeah, Scooter's better than Isaac Clarke as a choice for this.
Yeah, it's a good one, man. Fucking A.
He sacrifices himself.
I'd put Scooter in any game.
I know. Everything's better with Scooter. I'm so sad that they killed him in the lore. This is where the cars live. Get you one.
So
I never
good.
got tired of that. I never got tired of that.
It was a lot better than what's her name's in 3.
His sister.
Yeah, I can't think of her name.
It's right there on the tip of my brain, but I can't. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't. Nellie? Ellie?
Ellie, yeah.
Hey everyone, this is editing Poppascotch here, and I just realized I never actually did the rundown during the episode. I know, fuck me, right? All right, well, here we go. Here it is. Chump Slap with his first pick, double jump. Then he picked controller customization, skill tree, secret areas, and balanced class systems. Syintist picked second. He went with stat progression, level up, XP. Then he did turn-based combat, equipment transversal, like a grappling hook. Then he did random loot drops, and then he did a bestiary, a list of enemies in the game. And then I picked third. I picked customizable avatar, the mechanic of just shooting. Then third, I picked bartering, game economy, 10 mini games, and then 15, I picked Scooter from Borderlands because he's a mechanic and I can do what I want because I host this podcast. But I swear, next time I'll remember to do the recap. I'll season 9 or 10, I'm going to figure out this fucking hosting thing. Whatever. Peace. I love you. Enjoy the rest of the episode. Well, we left a bunch of great picks on the board.
I have a lot on my list. Not a lot, but a couple.
I had staged boss battles on my my list. Just resource management, just in general.
I have crafting, same thing.
Yeah, power-ups I put in. We didn't do power-ups.
Oh yeah, I got roll dodge. Love roll dodge, man.
I definitely put it in like my topics I wanted to draft at the top and the shitty ones in the bottom.
Yeah.
So my shitty ones are quick time events, time trials, and farming.
Yeah, I have Metroidvania, which is kind of mix of a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
Well, this is more of an RPG one too. Rewarding weakness exploits.
Oh, nice. Yeah, like this guy's weak to ice.
Yeah.
So use an ice weapon. Okay.
Yeah, maybe it'll freeze them. Something. Maybe just some games do it with like more than just bonus damage, kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
I have time manipulation, kind of like
That's a good one.
Prince of Persia.
Yeah, obviously that was perfect.
I also had multi-phase bosses.
Oh
yeah.
That's a good one. Damn.
I had chest high walls. For every cover-based shooter you've ever played has chest high walls.
I have and lose all powers in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
I had a skill wipe. Yeah, I put that on my list too. Fucking God of War 2 and 3, I think, did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it was all of them.
Yeah, I think it was.
I also have rewards for exploration. Like even if they're like those stupid little statues you can find in weird places in Fallout, just weird, unique trinkets. That you're like, where the hell did you find that? It's like
More like trinkets that don't do anything, just rewarding.
yeah, just because you found it in a weird place.
I collected all the big books of science from 3 and threw them all in my house. I had like 40 of them.
I always wanted to just get one and make it like.
Oh, get the cover.
Yeah.
I always like, I saw this one guy on YouTube who found all the pre-war money and just filled a room with it.
Oh yeah, he threw
It's
it on his
fucking
bed.
useless. Yeah.
I did that with caravan cards. I just threw them all on my couch and I just had like a whole 150, 200 cards on the couch. It's great.
And the game loaded so fucking slow. You couldn't
Yeah,
do
I know.
anything.
I just made this load so much slower because of that. Good stuff, though.
Yeah. A lot of good game mechanics out there. A lot of bad ones. I didn't want to have to do quick time events. I fucking hate them so much.
I'm not a fan.
As
I
long
always
as
panic like a psycho.
As long as it doesn't like spring it on you out of nowhere. Because some of them they
Yeah.
start like right away. And you're like, oh shit, and you miss it.
Yeah,
and
that
then you have to
happened. I don't know what game I was. Did you just watching a fucking video and it's like X? Like what? I put my controller down. I was trying to hit this ball.
Yeah, that's happened to me before.
Yeah.
But like, I don't mind it in like God of War because it makes bigger set pieces on how he does. I don't know.
Yeah,
Depends
God
on
of
how
War's
it's used.
fine, but
Depends on how
Yeah,
it's used.
that gets you more into the cutscene almost. And I like that in God of War, but like the one I was talking about, the one that always is going to just fucking haunt me for the rest of my life is the first time I found it, which is Resident Evil 4, running through this section and it hit a cutscene where you're like running away from these falling rocks. I'm like, oh, cool, a cutscene. I'll grab a drink. And I put it down. It's like X is slamming on the screen. I'm like, wait, am I supposed to? And then I was dead.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, get rid of those. Slam this button really fast. I hate that.
There are games now that are phasing that out. Like, or they'll give you the option, like
You can turn them off.
multiple
Yeah,
button press or
accessibility.
single butt press. Like I did that for Oh, the new Horizon Zero Dawn game. You could just hit the button and it completes it rather than holding it down or smashing it.
Yeah, that's so much better.
I just don't want to be fucking slamming X.
I know my elbow hurts already, man. I can't be moving that fast.
Right, absolutely. Well, there you go. That's the draft. We drafted game mechanics. How do you guys feel?
Pretty good.
I'm glad I had enough.
I just looked up online like game mechanics and
that's what I did.
Stole from a couple lists.
Once when I had 660 different ones, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even think to look that up. I just was trying to think of shit I'd want to put in my games.
Well, I mean, I didn't pick them all.
The internet's there, man. You got to use it.
Yeah, but I don't know. Think outside the box a little bit. Was full customization on there? I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, probably if there's 600.
All right, well, let's go ahead then. We'll close this one out. We'll move into our cool down topic. How does that sound?
Oh, what is it?
I was thinking about this for a while, and it's kind of a loose topic, but I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Like, what is the future of video games? Like, we got VR in, and that's kind of has its audience, but it's definitely not widely accepted. Like, what's going to be the big technological jump?
I don't think people are ever going to go away from just having the controller in their hand watching TV.
I don't know. Kids these days.
Kids these days?
I don't know.
All these Zoomers.
It's going to be phone-based, whatever it is.
Well, because, like, what's huge now? Fortnite's huge. Live service games are huge. Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, but that's still just sitting around with a controller.
I mean, is Pokemon still?
True.
Pokemon Go? People still do that.
Well, people still play Pokemon. There's tournaments and stuff all the time.
I'd like to see the future be AR.
I mean, the only AR game I can remember that really hit was what? Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
I mean, that was fucking huge. People are still out there playing it a lot, but it really blew up when it came out.
Yeah, but I can't think of any other game that does it.
Imagine there's just like, you walk around with AR goggles on and you're like, oh my God, there's a puzzle right here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's AR. Like, it seems like, the future they're going to want to make everything more immersive. But
no one wants to do that.
I mean, even if it's immersive with a controller, like, the visuals are different. Like, not necessarily VR, but maybe some kind of VR effect without a headset. I mean, we're talking about technology that doesn't exist as of now, obviously.
Yeah.
But
we're talking about the future?
Yeah, like, what's the future?
You take
what could it be?
Matrix pill.
Is that you just like get an injection? You're like, I know how to play this game now, or I've played it. You have the experience already.
I assume would be the ultimate VR, like Wall-E people. You're just laying on a couch.
What if there's some kind of like subconscious game you play while you're sleeping?
That would freak me out because I know they'd put ads in it.
Yeah, it's the other problem.
Yeah,
like that dream scenario.
Yeah,
where they turned it into ads at the end.
I did not see that ending coming.
No, me neither. We talked about it last episode. You guys should go listen to Resident Evil 3 Nemesis episode if you haven't.
Yeah, right.
But what do you think, Dr. Scientist? Where do you think video games will ever evolve past the controller on the couch?
No.
I shouldn't say evolve. That's not a fair word. But change in a major technological way.
I think it's just too relaxing to just sit there with a controller.
That's the point of it.
Yeah. I mean, even like VR seems kind of too much.
Maybe get rid of a controller.
Yeah, but what do you do?
Glove, an actual
like a power glove.
Power glove, and you could just like
a
that's just a controller
glove.
In your hand.
I know, but it's not a controller
unless you become like mind control. But then that's
like Lawnmower Man.
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing I can see in my lifetime.
No,
lots of companies have tried things that just haven't gone anywhere, like Kinect or the Wii U.
Well, it's weird because like the Wii came out and it was fucking massive and it was a different type of thing with like a motion controller. And then after the Wii U kind of phased out,
nobody cared.
That was it. There was no more motion.
Switch still kind of does it, but not really. Not like the Wii did.
The Switch controllers suck, dude.
I'm not a big fan. Plus, do you think that handhelds are going to have a bigger future moving forward now that we can actually like have the technology to put some power into them?
We already have. I mean,
and that's just you sitting with a controller in your hand.
Other than Steam Deck just blowing up.
Yeah, and there's Asus makes one too, the Rogue or something like that.
You can always have your phone. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's going to be anything, it'll be a phone based.
I think not necessarily from a technological point of view or from a gameplay point of view, but from a development point of view, I see that changing faster than anything else. And by that, I mean with like AI and the way technology is going, I think it's going to make game development faster. Like they're going to have better tools to do things. And I think the natural progression of that is someday like those tools being easy, accessible, and in the hands of like anybody, and anybody can make a game.
Do you really think it'll be cheap enough?
I think someday. I mean,
or
like maybe
how about energy efficient enough?
Well, like you have like Mario Maker, which is a very primitive version of what I'm talking about.
Or Dreams.
Or RPG
Dreams, Maker. RPG Maker. You have I'm thinking that is going to be the future, and we're just going to get inundated by games that the average Joe makes, and some of them are probably going to end up being pretty damn good.
Well, I mean,
that from a numbers
now with
perspective.
RPG Maker, they make some pretty good games.
Have you seen
There's
Dreams?
A lot of trash, though.
Can you see the shit that people do in that? It's fucking...
Yeah, but...
What happened to that? You used to hear about it.
Yeah.
That's true, but it's a niche thing.
I know, but yeah, it's not going to
But then
take
again,
over. A lot of people don't want to think to make something when they're playing video games. You know what I mean? They want to enjoy somebody else's.
That's true. I'm just trying to think about the future, and I guess dev is where I see it happening.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, indie games are kind of already past their stride. Yeah. It's not like when Braid came out or something, and these studios or Fez even.
Yeah, right.
When those games were like maybe once a month you'd hear about a good game that somebody. But now there's fucking.
There's so many you don't even hear about because there's so many of them, and then you're like, oh fuck, that game is awesome.
I mean, I follow pretty heavily indie channels on YouTube, and they do episodes every week of top 10 games releasing this week, just indie games. So
yeah,
I don't think being a dev anymore is too difficult. I mean, you could make it cheaper, but I think
accessible.
I think more of the problem is quality. It's just so much now that getting anything really good.
Yeah, that's the thing. Something has to stand out and be different. But
do you think there'd be a point where a single person or a team of a handful of people can make a game that rivals a AAA studio?
I think they already do.
Yeah.
Like ones I mentioned, like Braid or Fez.
They're not going to rival.
I mean, it's not going to be
Call of Duty or...
It won't be as...
Wasn't Fortnite fucking...
Yeah.
Didn't that start independent? Like...
It'll be hard...
Minecraft, for fuck's sake.
To be able to do like the scale of AAA games.
Yeah.
And like graphics and stuff, but I don't think people care too much about graphics anymore. At all.
I think it's definitely taken a step back. I think we cared a lot when we were growing up because we were growing with the technology.
Yeah.
But now...
Yeah, look at Minecraft, man. I mean,
well, even like just indie games, most of them are 16-bit, 256 colors. They're not
that's
super...
just that. I thought that was just appealing to my nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that the graphics are so good, it doesn't matter if they get better. So people just don't care anymore. They've been so good for even PS3 days.
Yeah.
They haven't, I mean, they've gotten better, but it's not like mind-blowing like it was from PS1 to PS2.
I just love when it's like...
Or 2 to 3. That was a huge jump too.
Yeah, like pixelated or whatever. And you're like, they could have done this back in the day, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I think like what you're saying is completely correct, that they're already making these games and they exist. But I'm wondering, basically my question is, will there ever be technology that an indie game like that can break out with the popularity of something like Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto?
Well, I mean, I don't know, because they have marketing budgets too that are probably an order of magnitude greater than any indie studio can do.
What's the most played game right now?
Probably Fortnite, I guess. One of those two.
Roblox.
That's a big one too.
Those all start. Oh, were those all fucking...
Minecraft was independent.
Roblox. I don't know.
Yeah, League of Legends, Minecraft, Apex Legends.
I just really hope the future isn't fucking live service games. I mean, there's going to be a lot of them because they make so much money, but...
Yeah, capitalism is the way it goes, man.
I was going to jokingly say arcade game consoles where you have to pay every time you fucking play or die or whatever.
I guarantee if they could get away with it, they would.
Yeah, exactly. But then the future would be pirated games.
Yeah, for sure. They have to give us an experience we can't get from somewhere else for
also,
free.
Right now, indie games can be so if big studios would do that, people just play indie titles.
Yeah. Well, they're trying.
Yeah.
There's always going to be a certain level of like trying to squeeze every fucking penny out of you. And it's just like, it's going to kill goodwill. Like we saw it happen to a weirder extent with like GameStop. Like how many years did they fuck us over with how much money they gave us for our returned games? And then when they started struggling and needed people to buy shit, we were all like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Like you have no goodwill left with us. So companies are just going to lose all that. They're going to get to a point where they need help and people are going to be like, go to hell. Like you've been screwing us for years.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too. Can we end on something happy? Like what?
Yeah. I think the future of
is the
gaming
4th of July, man.
the 4th of July. Patriotic games.
Patriotic games? That's the future? God, it could be. Could be, depending on how this election goes. Oof.
Oh, I thought you were trying to get happier here.
You're right.
Okay, so let's. Fireworks are cool, huh?
Yeah.
Are they scare you?
No, they're just annoying.
Too loud.
They do terrify my dogs. They do not like fireworks.
Yeah. Barbecues are cool.
Yeah, barbecues
Yeah,
are
I'm sorry. You're right. You're trying to bring up, like, okay, here's a fun barbecuing tip. Next time you're going to get the grill out, go get yourself a pineapple, right? Like a fresh one. Cut it up into, the pineapple circles. Dump a shitload of tahini on there.
No, I go with just cinnamon.
Throw it on the grill. Cinnamon? I've never done cinnamon on a pineapple.
Holy shit. What's wrong with you? Try it next time, bro.
I do tahini on pineapple, watermelon. No, those are the two big ones. Mango sometimes.
Oh, I just found this new tahini sweet. I don't know what the hell it was.
Yeah, they're making different flavors now.
It's like a purple one.
One's like a super spicy one.
Oh, nice. I got to find that one.
Try that on pineapple.
That's probably good.
Yeah, probably nice, sweet, and hot.
I'm just going to get a pineapple and pour fucking hot sauce on it.
It's not bad, too.
That's wild. I'm not usually a fan of sweet and spicy. I know a lot of people are, and that's a big thing now.
Yeah.
But like spicy chocolate or something like that, like I don't
know. I always liked hot and honey.
It's like that salty and sweet.
Yeah, fuck,
hot chocolate
honey
covered
is
pretzels with the bomb, man.
Dude, why is every caramel thing have fucking salt in it now?
I know, salted caramels everywhere.
It's so annoying.
I don't really like caramels. I never noticed.
I love just regular caramel, dude.
Yeah, it's hard not to like it. What is it? Just flour and sugar? Is that all it is?
I don't want to know.
Okay. It comes from a magical land, and it's amazing.
It comes from a caramel tree, I thought.
I planted a caramel tree when I was a kid. It never grew. I don't know. Maybe I didn't water it enough.
Caramel.
Caramel? What do I say?
No, it's caramel.
I say caramel.
I say caramel.
I think I say caramel.
A caramello, though.
Do they still make those?
Yeah, so good.
Sick. All right, let's wrap this up.
Ended on caramellos.
Caramellos, baby. If anyone wanted to get to us with their favorite game mechanic, how would they get to us via email, Sir Chump Slap?
Well, send that to plottytime@gmail.com, and I'll read, I'll look at it, and let me know if there's any glaring omissions here.
Perfect. And if they want to get to us faster on the socials and maybe ask about like where they could send all the caramels they're going to send us, how would they do that, Dr. Syintist?
At Plottytime on Instagram or Threads, or stop by the subreddit and make a caramel lovers post. Whatever.
Ooh, we love that. You can also go to YouTube, like and subscribe there. It really helps us out. Or go to our official store, plottytime.com, which redirects you to our eBay store where you can buy stuff. That does it for us. So as always, shout out to Blaine JJ, Draga the Slago, Gamers Little Playground, I am Panax, and Luis Guzman. Don't trust Dr. Syintist. Talk to you next time. Peace.
Happy 4th. If you made it this far.